Hi guys, welcome to Marikit Studio. Today is a Sunday. It's time to relax, rejuvenate, and reboot for the rest of the week. So I decided to chill and just do a sketch with me video. This sketch with me will be going on every Sunday, going on forward from this time on. And we will be doing fan art today featuring Kiseki Kojin shopkeeper Kise. Kiseki Kojin is an artist, Yutaite voice actor, and more. Kiseki also has a manga and webtoon out. I will link to all the work of Kiseki Kojin, the artist, down below. But today you will be seeing me recreate Kise the shopkeeper on his day off. And we will definitely try to give life to this character. I decided to do a sketch with me Sunday to distress. I have been going through a lot of art burnouts since I am doing high detail in my studies for bugs and historical costumes. I talked about in my first blog. Junebug illustrations is a very interesting study, but it's also highly detailed. I also have to think about which costume and which pose and which bug would match the costume that I would be doing for today. So I decided to take a break from it. It's allowed, and do a casual sketch day wherein I started with a lot of draw this in your style from YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, Instagram and Tumblr. So I perused the hashtag draw this in your style, or DTIYS, and found a few that are interesting. I started with the one from Ayaki26 and Marika Doodles. They're all in my Instagram, so if you want to see them, I will link it down below. I also started to think, how about my friends? Maybe they would want me to try to do their characters in my style. So I decided to ask a few of them to drop their characters. And this is the first that I documented. And I had a lot of fun. Actually, it really helped me refocus my love of art, because I have been pissed off about some details about my art. I doing something casual once in a while, doing something fun, doing something that I love, just sketching and without any pressure. It's really something that I really love to do. Although I do art every single day of my life, I still get burnt out, and there's a lot of pressure building, especially if you're trying to do studies to improve your art. What this helps me to do is to become more spontaneous, and it helps me to create more variety in my style. I also love doing these kinds of arts, especially since it's a Bishonen, it's a handsome guy. And it really helps me see again where I started. I really, really love the art of Akira. What's her name? Amano Akira from Reborn, and I was trying to recreate in this art her style, because she's a manga artist that I really adore. I also wanted to do it wherein the character is off to another place, so there's a story, and I'm trying to tell stories in my art during the sketch. And I had a lot of fun with it, to be honest. I didn't want to put him in his usual curator outfit, because I mean that is boring. I would just be redrawing what Keiseki, although that is a wonderful design, Keiseki already drew it, so I wanted to do something new. I actually asked Keiseki about what if I put Kise in casual clothes, like he's on a day off, and Keiseki said, "Go for it." I haven't put him in casual clothes at all, and it was an amusing process to discover and to think about how this character would react, or how this character would dress outside of work. Because face it, a lot of people has uniform, a lot of characters has their set kind of clothing that they do. But if it would be very, very interesting to see them out of that usual, the norm, out of the norm. So that's what I was trying to do, and I had a lot of fun. Also, another positive thing about this Sketch With Me project, this day, was that I actually broke out and used my Copics once again. Although I am still struggling with finding my style again in Copics, it was fun using them again. Plus, I could do maintenance on them at the same time because a lot of them need re-inking. Speaking of inking, forgive the casual inking I did on this. I was just trying to get it all done as soon as possible. I didn't want to really go into the nitty-gritty because this was actually casual art. But then I was trying to make it nice as well because it was a friend's character and I didn't want to fail it. So there, I did some effort and actually inked, and I really enjoyed inking again. So that's probably another thing that I want to do again next time. I will rediscover my inking style again because that was one thing that I believe that I excelled in way before. Yeah, so this one I was just going at it with different kinds of pens. I didn't even bother breaking out the G pen because, well, I was lazy and it's a Sunday. I didn't want to move much. So I broke out some of my inking pens and just went for it. Uh, I guess what this art has taught me was to just have fun with your art, take a break, and don't forget that your art and your sketchbook is a wonderland. You don't have to do perfect art in it every time. Please, please, please. Your sketchbooks are not just art galleries, perfect art galleries. There's a place for you to play, and this is my sketchbook is my wonderland. I always remind myself that every time I start a new sketchbook, I put that in front of the page and I say that it's my wonderland. I always want to have fun, explore, slow down, relax, and push my learnings to the limit. I want to relax and take ideas and techniques and make it my own. I want to make my art 10 times better, but at the same time, I want to try to push myself wherein I am having a lot of fun doing it. I don't want it to be work. I want it to be what I am passionate about, what I love. And I just want to keep my goals in mind when I am sketching in a sketchbook. So I do list down my ideas in the front page. And for this sketchbook, I did fully ink and rendered illustrations. I want to do backgrounds and environment studies, portraits and anatomy, botanical scenes and comic and storytelling, and color theory and harmony. So I just wanted to try to learn that as I draw on this sketchbook. So far, it's been a good time in this sketchbook. I have had color studies, color compositions. I've drawn in it anime style. I've drawn in it realistically. I've done a few of my June bugs on it. I've also painted on it, although Moleskine doesn't really like to be painted on that much. Light washes are okay, but heavy washes, they it tends to pill. So I am careful of what I use in my sketchbook, but I also want to have fun and experiment on it, so I push it anyway. I stick watercolor paper on it, gray paper on it, and I want to just keep on using my sketchbook to learn, to be able to have fun in it, and to just be creative with it. At this point of the painting, of the rendering, I paused because I was trying to figure out things and just open up my Copic box and remember how I used to do Copics. So as usual, I did the shadows first, although this part is a bit slow. And I was trying to figure out the style I wanted it to be. I will push again my Copic, and I remember that this Copic actually blade. So I wanted to put protection in the back. The art next to it, the howl art, was actually made by another artist whose art original character I will do next week for my sketch with me. Her original character name is Chloe. The name of the artist is Nadd Solis, and she is wonderful, and I really adore her watercolor and digital art. She is amazing as well, so I will be featuring her next week. So look forward to a gouache study next week. She requested gouache, so I have to follow. I was thinking colored pencils, but yeah, we're doing gouache. Although there is a style of gouache that I do want to do and learn, so yeah, looking forward to doing that as well. Now I am struggling with a bit of Copics again and trying to bring this key set to life. How about you guys? How do you tend to relax, or how do you unwind during when you are stressed, or when you have art break how do you call that, art burnout? How do you deal with that? Tell me down below in the comments. Or also, if you want me to do your original characters, please tell me down below. Or if you have tips for me on how to use my sketchbook, also tell me down below. Let's talk and have a conversation about it. I am also encouraging everyone to reach out to your friends when you do art. It's always fun to exchange ideas on virtual meets like I did last week, and that was really fun. I set up a Google meeting with a few art friends, and we had a blast just talking and creating together. Everybody had their sketchbooks open or watercolor papers out, paints out, digital tablets out, and they were creating and chatting and telling people their stories online as they create. And that was something that helped me get more ideas, or get a new perspective in my my art that I was doing. So the last June bug that I did, Let It Go, was actually inspired by that chat group, because one of the artists, Suffering Rain, on Instagram, I will also link her down below. She was also doing watercolors, and her style was just to let the paint go. She said just put it all down on paper and let it go. And so we were kind of thinking, how do we do that on our painter? Because I am very tight painter. I am not very loose. So I was trying to learn how to do loose and flowy watercolors, because I really admire that about a lot of artists' work. There is a lot of we were discussing about letting go about a lot of designs. Like, you don't have to be too tight or too detailed on something that is not the focus of the painting as well. What else do I have to talk about? Yeah, so I also did a lot of DIYs, and I will be doing them from now on. So if you have a draw this in your style challenge that you want me to try, drop me a line on Instagram or you on Facebook and let me know. I will definitely try to join it. I also want to update my colored pencil video, anime girl with colored pencils soon, so look forward to that. That's one of the things that I want to update because it was done 6 years ago, and for that time it was a good video. But definitely my style with color pencils have upgraded, and I have learned a lot more about colored pencils and how to use them and how to blend them as well. So look forward to that if you're into colored pencils. I'm also going to start posting a lot more content on my YouTube channel and doing a lot more lives. So please look forward to that. I will be posting videos on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Yes, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So please look forward to my post. Every Sunday is definitely a sketch with me video. And other posts will be on Mondays and Wednesdays. I will try to be consistent with my posting, as I really love to grow with you and talk and engage with more of you guys. Also, if you want and you're interested, the June bugs are going to be updated very soon on my Facebook page. You can see all of them there. And whatever art related things that I do. I do also go on live streams once in a while on my Facebook page, but it's very sporadic. I don't have a set schedule for it. Sometimes my friends just push me, just go on live tonight, and I do it because I'm a pushover like that. At this point of the painting, I am just almost giving up on this jacket. But whenever in doubt, just darken the whole thing and pray that it works. Another form of letting it go. It's my sketchbook, it's my wonderland, it's my rules, and I guess it's my style. So I am definitely going to have to upgrade my Copic style again. Once again, study Copic, study digital, and just generally improve. I'm also struggling a lot with going digital. I know I have to do it because of the book project, as I said. So give me tips, guys. How do you motivate yourself to do art in a medium that you don't like or are not very familiar with? So yeah, please engage with me, let me know, give me some tips as well, because I love learning from you guys. The next time I vlog, I will be talking about sketchbooks and different kinds of uses for it. Also, the mini sketchbooks I have, and why sketchbooking is a big part of my life. So that is something that's to look forward to in the next vlogs. If you have also any ideas of what you want me to talk about, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I do love also seeing other people's work. So if you want to try to paint Kise and you did it as well, please show me, and I will also show Kiseki Kojin. she would love to see your work as well. I'm also thanking you for joining me on this vlog. I'm hoping that you don't get tired of my vlogging and look forward to a lot of content and talk from me. I do love talking to you guys, and I also want to exchange ideas. So please do engage with me and talk to me down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. It will help me a lot and encourage me to do more art like you guys. I also will be hosting another art hangout very soon, so if you're interested in joining those, please let me know. I do host them almost every Saturday now, and it's really fun because you get to be with like-minded people, be with artists, and you get to exchange ideas. So it doesn't really matter how old you are, how young you are, or what kind of art you do. Everybody is an artist there. Everybody's there to just have fun, learn, and create. So the only rule in my virtual art hangout on Google Meet is have fun, create, and generally don't be too shy. Please speak up. That's all my rules are. And most of the people there just love talking and laughing and meeting new friends, meeting new art friends, and reaching out to other people. Alright, so as you can see, Kise is almost done. I kind of rushed the ending. I need to learn how to do more for this, but definitely it is a challenge that I really did, and I had a lot of fun. So it's tape time. I hope you enjoy and watch as I unveil the final look of Kiseki Kojin's art curator from this sketch with me. Thank you very much for joining me, and bye!